Alright, here's how I'm able to predict every single week where the market is going, have the correct analysis, and get into trades. So I'm gonna show you 1, 2, 3, about 4 pairs, and then you should hopefully get the gist of how I look at it. Main thing is market structure. So if you don't know about market structure, watch my market structure video. But yeah, I literally just trade market structure and break and retest, literally. My highest time frame is the 4 hour. So I'm gonna go start on the 4 hour, show you that, what I'm looking at on these pairs. And I like my entering on the 1 hour. So yeah, now that you know that, let me just take you through a few of these pairs. So I'm gonna start off with US dollar, Swiss franc. So as you can see, if we just take the zoomed out approach, which I like doing before starting my analysis. I get a lot of messages from you viewers on trading related topics, and I know a lot of you still need help with your trading. Click the link in my bio to get exclusive access to my Discord group. In here, you'll gain access to my trading course, get all the trades I take, as well as the verified results, get access to webinars, access to one-on-ones with me, and much more. Use the code YouTube for 50% off your first month. The code ends the 30th of November. It gives us an easier view to look at the market structure. So from the top of this move here, price was consolidating. Yeah, let's even change that to this. Price was consolidating up there. We then had a break, made a lower low, made a lower high, and then we started making lower lows, lower highs here, lower lows, lower highs, lower low. We've come back and retested this trend line for a 6th time, I believe. So if you look, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had a lower low, and we've come back, retested it again for the 6th time. And what have we done? Continued that bearish structure, and we rejected it and we had to push down lower. Now, price is sitting at, if you just zoom out, you can see this level of support. We tapped it once here, twice here. Price is, you can currently say, sitting at this level of support, breaking it. We've made a bit of structure just before breaking this level or testing this level of support. So, and in my opinion, that is a break of structure, a bit of consolidation before a break of structure here. I'm currently at this level of support here. So what I am thinking, price is at this level of support, we've made a bit of structure and broken it. Because price is at support, I'm anticipating potentially a pullback from this level of support into this level. And this, from here, I'll be looking to get in short. And then my targets is going to be all the way down here at this level of support. And if we look to our left, where we like to get our targets from, we like to get our targets from previous levels of resistance and support. As you can see, we've had this previous level of support which is tapped here. We zoom out, and that's what I'll be aiming for. Literally, it's probably the top of this level of support. Literally that. And yeah, that's all literally what I'm looking for on US dollar Swiss. Simple as that. Market structure is bearish, clearly. Had multiple breaks of structure. I'm just following the trend. The trend is your friend. I'm going to show you another pair, New Zealand Canadian dollar. To take the zoomed out perspective, got our levels of support and resistance on already, and as you can see, I've marked out the higher highs and higher lows of this bullish move. So here we've had a low, got a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and then we started pushing higher. Since pushing higher from this higher low, you can see if we zoom in, we made higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high here. We've then made another higher low before breaking this level, and they've made a higher high there. So with this higher high made, obviously before this higher high was made, we've had a bit of consolidation there. We've also got a level of resistance here. So I'm in two minds. I'm bullish, but I'm in two minds of what can happen if we even get a pullback. We can either pull back to this level of consolidation here, where we can look for entry, or we'll pull back to this level of former resistance, turn support, and then from there we can bounce up higher. So my bias is bullish, but it's two potential setups, either pull back to here or pull back to here. A pullback to here would be nice because obviously this is a big level of former resistance turn support, or pullback to there. Either of them would be good, to be honest, but we know the direction's bullish. We'll just wait to see what the market gives, and then we will move accordingly, react to that and look to get in, and then we're targeting up here in this next level of resistance. So if we are able to get a position, that could be a good move we can capitalize off. But yeah, that's a New Zealand Canadian dollar. New Zealand US dollar is not too dissimilar from that. If you zoom out, price have made a double bottom at this level. We failed to break below these structure lows here, came here, whipped the lows, created a double bottom, and then from there, that's when the market structure changed. Because prior to that, price was bearish, sorry. You saw price make a lower lows, lower highs, pushed down, had a new lower low here. Came to these lows, whipped it. Like I said, created a double bottom, and we saw structure change. And we start seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher high, higher low, and you can see we clearly made a double bottom at this level of support. And then we pushed up, made a higher high. And price has been really pushing up strong, because since pushing up into this level from this impulse move here, we didn't really get a pullback. We just consolidated a bit, and I believe this is when news hit on Friday. There was like some Fed meetings, or Jerome Powell had a speech or something along the lines of that. Had a strong push. So obviously, as you can see, market structure and the trend is bullish. Price is pushing higher. So we will look to see if we can get an entry on this, but because of how strong and impulsive the move is, it's highly unlikely we're going to get like a big pullback to get in long. So we'll be watching it to see if we can get in long, but that's when you've got to use context clues. Like, look at this huge engulfing with this candle here. So it's highly unlikely price is going to pull back on itself. Do you know what I mean? It eventually will, but before it does, it's probably just going to shoot up into that first level of resistance, maybe even break high up into this level of resistance as well, and not give us the pullback that we want because of how strong that move was. So I'm still watching it, but that's just something to keep at the back of your mind. And then finally, the pair I'll give as well, GP, JPY, a lot more analysis on this, and I'll talk you guys through it. So prior to what's been happening now, price and a lot of the JPY pairs, to be honest, have been bearish. As you can see, lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We had this strong impulsive push lower. Since that push lower here, we've come into this level of support, which hasn't been touched since earlier this year, the beginning of this year. That's when price was there, came back into those lows beginning of this year of support, and then we've just been trickling up higher, kind of creating like a rising wedge. Not a clean wedge, but well, yeah, that looks clean there. Got a rising wedge just trickling up. So that rising wedge was telling me before, well, I'm going to look for price to break structure to the downside out of the rising wedge and potentially get shorts. But we obviously didn't get that. We were pushing higher, came back, retested this trend line that had been respected once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. So it was a key trend line. We actually broke the trend line and we respected it probably about 4 times now. So we've broken it, bounced off it there, pushed, and then came back, rejected it again. And what price has done now is actually, one, we've broken this trend line, this key trend line that's been respected in the past, which has shown every time price hits it, it continues lower. But this time we haven't done that. Instead, we've broken it and respected it a few times. We actually created a double bottom here as well. And as well as that, we've broken this double bottom neckline structure here. So we've created this double bottom off the trend line, off this level of support as well. Broken this structure, this neckline. We've come into this level of resistance. Broken the neckline, broken the structure. I'm currently testing this level of support now. And what I believe is being created here is a right shoulder. So you've got a double bottom and you've got a head, left shoulder, right shoulder. What I want to see next is a break of this structure. So for me, this high is the lower high that price tried to come up into, make the lower high and push lower. So I want to see this high broken before I look to get in long. And what I believe we could see, I'm anticipating on this pair, is potentially maybe a double bottom made here and completing this right shoulder, breaking this structure high, making a high. If price then gives us a pullback, I'll be waiting for a pullback into this level, which will also be the reverse of the shoulder neckline and this nice level of support. Then I'll be looking for longs and I'll be targeting this next high level of resistance, which, as you can see, if we look to our left, we've got a nice level of resistance here, which was respected here, and obviously in the past you can see it's been respected here. So that'll literally be my first target, and I'll be coming out of this trade. That's what I'll be aiming for. So now we just wait and see. What I want you guys to see is, when I do these type of videos, these market outlook videos, is I want you to watch what the market does, and if it does the same thing I'm saying it's going to do, because time and time again you'll find that the market does play out how I say it's going to play out. Sometimes we might not get the pullback, but a lot of the time we do move in our direction, in the direction I've been stating before. So yeah, man, I hope you can learn from videos like this. If you want to see more videos, obviously keep liking, subscribing, and dropping comments below. I'm always replying to comments and stuff. So yeah, hope you lot enjoy this video, and I'll be back with another one.